I'm Amy Carney. I'm the author of Parent on Purpose, and I'm here today to talk to you about one of my favorite family traditions, the 14 Hearts of Loving Affirmation. So in my book, Parent on Purpose, chapter 6 talks all about creating meaningful family traditions. But it can be so hard for us today with how busy we are, how overwhelmed we can get, and how distracted we can be. So I want to help you create this easy, fun, and meaningful tradition for February for your family. So let's get started here. All right. So the 14 Hearts of Loving Affirmation, you can go to a blog post that I wrote. You can type in your web browser bit.ly/14 hearts. That'll take you right to the blog post where you can read all the details. And you can also sign up to get this free printable that I made. And you will see that you just have to print 2 of these so that you get all 14 hearts, and then you just will cut them out one by one, and you'll have the 14 hearts. But then you're like, Amy, you said this was going to be fun and easy. I got to cut all these out, but I believe in you. And it's a little bit therapeutic while you're sitting there watching TV. So you can scan that QR code, go to bit.ly/14 hearts to my blog post, grab this free printable, get those printed out. And I'm going to give you a tip. You don't really want to print these out on regular copy paper if you plan to use them year after year. I learned the hard way because they don't save as well on that thin paper. So I reprinted them on cardstock. So you may want to get it right the first time, but that's up to you. You can easily print it on whatever paper you have just to get started, and you can make it next year. But the point is that we create it once and then use it year after year, and that's what makes it easy. So I'm going to show you. It's as simple as this. Starting on February 1st, you will gift your child, your spouse, your loved one, whoever you want to do this for, you will gift them 1 heart. Now, I'm just going to refer to child in this because that's who I did these for. And so that's what I'm just going to refer to in this. But you do it, this tradition, for whoever you want to. So I, starting on February 1st, would just gift each of my children 1 of their hearts each morning at the breakfast bar on their placemat, and then they would go place it wherever they wanted to. So you can see my younger boys, they made artwork on their door with the hearts. My daughter, she chose to put them on her bathroom mirror, which I love too. But so you can make this your own, right? You can do it however you want to do it. You don't have to start on February 1st either and do it for 14 days, okay? If that sounds daunting for you or that doesn't work in your schedule right now, then gift them all on Valentine's Day. It's just as meaningful, right? You can flip-flop depending on how things are going in your family that year. Just make it work for you. Like I said, you can gift them all at once on that day, or you can do them each day if that works for you. I'll give you a couple other suggestions. So one year, our youngest, I actually hid the hearts because he loves things like that. He loves hide and seek and all that. So I hid the hearts each day and he would go around and find it. Now, I love that idea, but that's not sustainable for me year after year. So that was short-lived, but that's something that you could do. You could also do that on Valentine's Day and hide all 14 hearts, and they can go around and find those hearts. You'll see on the other side of that there are, my friend sent me this photo, and she liked to print out the hearts on colored paper. That's a great idea as well. Actually, I think she made her own hearts and didn't even handwrite them. So you can make this your own. If printing those off and cutting them out is too daunting for you right now, you can pick up paper hearts at Michael's, I'm sure, or the dollar store or somewhere. But it's just as easy to go on and print them off and then handwrite the heart messages. I highly, highly recommend handwriting them because it's almost a lost art, right? How often do we handwrite things to our children anymore? So I think it's really important because we don't have to sign these hearts, right? They know our handwriting, and so they'll know they're from us. So I highly recommend printing these off. Go to bit.ly/14 hearts. You can find the sign up there to get your free printable, print them out, and then handwrite loving affirmation onto them. Also in my blog post, you'll see there, I gave you different prompts to help you figure out what you might want to write to your child. And then I'm sure they will just flow. I also want to give you another idea. So I started doing mine as scripture, as Bible scripture, because our top value in our family is faith. And so this aligns with what we say is most important to us in our family. And not only do I want my kids to know they are adored and loved by me, but from God as well. And so this aligned with our family values. And so that's what I chose to do. So that's just another idea for you if that's in alignment for you. Once again, you want to make this tradition work for you. Now, this is something I had to show you because I didn't start this tradition until my older kids were in high school. So I want you to know it's never too late to start this tradition. Never. Everyone loves being told how much they're loved and adored, and having their qualities and traits called out. So it's never too late to start this. But when I was doing it, I envisioned, wouldn't this be great if I sent these 14 hearts to my kids when they were away at college for their freshman year? And so that's actually what I did. I actually did that with our 4 that are launched off to college right now. And I got back these photos from 2 of my kids showing me that they had posted them up in their dorm room. I hadn't even told them I was sending them to them, or that was my plan. So it just touched my heart so much, and they would be mortified. They would be absolutely mortified if they knew I was sharing these photos with you, and you won't find them on social media because of that. So don't tell them I posted them here. But I just want to encourage you that this is it is meaningful, right? And it ends. The tradition does end, but it's sustaining. Year after year, you can do this tradition, and it's super easy. And it also, I want to tell you, not only is it easy to create this tradition, but I created this You Are Loved keepsake album. And I want to show you how I used it. So you can grab the QR code right there, leads you to my You Are Loved keepsake album kit, or you can go to bit.ly. You can see down there below, bit.ly, You Are Loved Valentine's Day. Put that in your browser and it will lead to this as well. But I created this You Are Loved keepsake because I have 6 kids and I don't have a lot of time to create meaningful keepsakes to hand down to them. So I want to show you, not only did I do this 14 Hearts of Loving Affirmation tradition, but I used my keepsake book to store the hearts while making a meaningful keepsake along the way. So we adopted our younger 2 boys when they were 10 years old. And so this is the first picture I have of him. And then you see, I just store the hearts in here. I just put them onto note cards, index cards, slide them in the page pocket, and put his school photos in each year. So this is kind of a combo school album for them, along with their Hearts of Affirmation. So it's a great way for me to be able to know where in the world I put the hearts and go back and find them as well. So this is something that you could do as well if you're looking to make a meaningful keepsake that is easy, right? And something meaningful, because God forbid I'm not here one day, right? That I've already created this meaningful keepsake to hand down to them with their hearts. So not only is it a holding place for these hearts year after year, but it's also a meaningful keepsake that can be handed down at any time. So that's my You Are Loved album. And once again, I will show you where you can find that. You can also find me on my blog. I will put that up here. It's just amycarney.com. You can go to my shop and find the book. You can go to my blog and more tradition ideas and ways to help you raise your kids with more joy and purpose. So make this tradition work for you, and don't be afraid to tweak it, right? If what you do this year doesn't work for you, then you can always change it. But you want to take the time to create meaningful family traditions in your family and this February. So I hope that you will try this tradition out and let me know. Tag me on social media at Amy L. Carney.